Welcome to the review of The Pale Blue Eye. I happened to watch this film a week ago, and let's go straight into the review. So this is a non-spoiler review, so some of the points are at the top. So it's a very good movie. So it's one of the nail-gripping watches of 2023. I'm very sure about it. So even if there are more films to come in the rest of the year, I would say this will make one of the top movies in the definitely top 25s of 2023. Yeah. So the movie is basically set in a time period in somewhere around 1800s, and it has a very good visual storytelling, and it's also set in the winters, so where it's very grimy, and then very white and black, very grayish tones. So it adds a level of layer through the actual storytelling. Yeah, it has very good acting, some of the best acting I would say, from Christian Bale and Harry Melling, Gillian Anderson, Lucy Boynton, and Robert Duvall. And then it carries all the twists and turns even till the last moment of the film. So it keeps you always guessing. What is next? What is actually happening? Is this real or is this imaginary? What exactly is happening? So it has all this essence of all the twists and turns till the last minute. Yeah, it also tells the story of Edgar Allan Poe, the great epic British writer and the poet, but it tells his story, not keeping him as the protagonist. The protagonist is Christian Bale, who is actually a police officer investigating a case. So it tells the story of Edgar Allan Poe from a third person's view. So that's quite beautiful. And then going back and forth between a third person's view and a first person's view of Edgar Allan Poe is actually adding to the narrative. And then it keeps the story more thrilling. And then it gets into different themes in the overall storyline of the movie. Like it goes into from uh, so I don't want to reveal a lot of things about it, but it goes and touches multiple themes of the movie. Yeah? And some of the things which could have been improved, or I would say some of the things which I felt, which was somewhere downside, which everybody may not like, is it takes its own sweet time. The movie is set in the winters, of course, that itself will make your mind slow because of the dark gray colors, but the movie takes its own time, so it feels much longer than the actual duration of the movie. And the movie is very much a borderline art movie, so it's somewhere touching a typical uh, every time watch movie and an art movie, because it is somewhere touching the borderline. So some people may feel that it's very artsy, yeah. But overall, the movie is it's a very good watch. So I would rate 90 out of 100. It's my personal subjective view. So and it's a very good nail-gripping watch. Yeah, and from here on, the spoiler alert. So I will reveal the plot of the movie and then why it is really good. Basically, the movie is about investigating murder. So it starts with one murder and then it goes on investigating multiple murders. And then Christian Bale acts as the police officer. These murders happen in a military base where people are kept under for military trainings, and he starts investigating the murder, and the murder happens, or basically it has an art feel to it, because once for the first murder which happens, the murder will happen, but only the heart of the body will be taken out. It would be missing from the body. So Christian Bale, being a renowned police officer, investigated multiple cases in the past, would come and start investigating about the story and the how story unfolds, and then how he gets into the military base, and then he starts interacting with the actual doctor who does the post-mortem there, and his family he gets introduced to, and how is he going clue by clue, how he makes the affiliation with Edgar Allan Poe, who is also one of the military trainees, and then the story shifts to the focus of Edgar Allan Poe, where he recites multiple poetries, and then his imaginations, his references to books, his love towards books, and then how he helped Christian Bale And then at last, the movie also goes into witchcraftry because who does this murders for what purpose and the different symbols involved. So it goes from a thriller to a poetic art towards love, romance, and also towards witchcraftry, and at last towards mystery and about redemption of a father for his daughter. Yeah, so this movie touches upon very different themes, but Christian Bale has nailed it and he has killed it. One of the best acting, I would say, not the best of his best, but definitely one of his best acting in 2023. Yeah, so I would overall say it's a very good nail-gripping watch, and then I would provide 90 out of 100 for this movie. Yeah, so definitely this will be, as I said earlier, so this will be one of the top 25s of 2023. Even if there are, we are just 3 weeks into 2023, but even if there are 100 movies to come, this is one of the nail-gripping movies I've ever watched in 2023. Yeah. Thank you very much. Thanks for please view, share, subscribe. So see you soon with another review. Yeah. Take care. Cheers.